Video. I've been asked by a couple people show my RC collection, take a tour of my RC room. Well, I've cleaned it, so there's no better time than now. The door's right there behind you. Um, and as soon as you come in, you're looking at what it looks like when you come in. There's my DBXL, my Phantom. Sitting on top of the DBXL is my HPI Nitro RS43 Drift that I have parts coming to put it back together and get it running. Right here, up under the DBXL, is Nitro RS42. Up under that is my Tamiya Racing Factory 801 XT. I have parts coming for the motor. I have a second video going over the chaos that ensued with that. I traded my electric slash, and let's just say the person's name is in it. That's how bad it was. The person that screwed me over, his name is in the video. Where I'm sitting right now, well, hell, there's more than just this. My Raider, with the upgrades, some upgrades done to it. My Traxxas Funny Car. This I actually haven't ran in a little while because I'm looking to get the whale aluminum wheels because one of the tires is damaged, so I haven't ran it. Back here we got the 102 mile an hour, 7700 milliamp hour, no, 7700 kV, ran on 3S. This does 102 miles per hour. Sidewinder. 7700 Sidewinder 110 system, 7700 kV motor that I run on 3S. Not really a smart thing because it's only rated for 2S, but it can do 3S for a short burst. It's actually doing over 100,000 RPM. This is one of my babies, one of my mini babies. Without a battery, very light. HPI RS4. It needs to be cleaned up some. It's been sitting collecting dust. HPI RS4 Sport 3 Flux. These are actually pretty hard to find. Pretty much all HPI RS4s are hard to find. Anything HPI brand new is hard to find, but thankfully HPI finally paid off Sorseki. That's what the whole entire holdup was. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it was HPI owed money. And after Rip Max bought them out, they owed money. So things have been handled, and from the most recent car shows, they should be coming back at the end of the summer, so like July, August, something like that. So I'll put these back. I'm probably gonna put this one. No, I run this one more than I do this one. I don't like to run this one because of its status. Basically, can't really find them. Straight up under me is a Himoto 1/8 scale Mayhem. It's a short course truck that I'm sort of turning into a buggy. But again, I want to put nitro on it. I traded my slash for a nitro. Right here, HPI Nitro RS43 Evo Plus. On that toolbox over there, HPI Nitro RS43 Evo, single speed. I have a HPI RS4 3 Evo Plus, the purple one before they went to the gray body like on the drift right there. And that's what this one is as well, the gray body, the orange parts instead of the purple. And it's on its way, and it is the very rare NSX. So I was lucky to get that. Those are coming from Canada. The Corvette is actually a Revo. I didn't like the Revo body that came on it. It was a truck body, and it was really, really flimsy. This one's a lot thicker. I gotta figure out a way to put a bumper right behind here because I don't want to run it with just the body. There's no bumper on it, but people love the look of this one. That's a Revo 3.3 with a Corvette C6 body. I believe that's a C6. I gotta keep this out of the way to get to the next one. Ugh. This was my very first hobby grade, true hobby grade, or vehicle. My very first was a Hellion Dominus brushed. It wasn't the version 2, but I ended up putting a side one. I did a lot of stuff to it. I ended up selling it, and although it was electric, I'm not a real big fan of electric. I miss it, I will be honest. I don't like electric, but I like this. This is electric. This runs on, let's see if we got one right here. Where'd it go? Here we go. It runs on one of these. 7,500 milliamp hour 30C 3S battery. That's a big battery. They make bigger. Now they go up to like 10,000. But usually those are put in drones, airplanes. One vehicle that I've never shown. Oh yeah, let's put the monster trucks. I like that. I like the look of that. And I don't have to do a lot of cutting. I just got to cut a little bit at this front fender so the wheel can clear. That's it. This is one of my babies that I'm putting a 0.21 engine in. It's a 3.5 cc, and I'm going to run it on 30%. This is a HPI Super Nitro RS4, and it is extremely, extremely clean for how old it is. These tires alone, a set, are $100 because they can't be bought anymore. These are HPIs. These are Kyoshos. So, and I replaced all the drive cups and everything. Oh wait, I need to do those rears. I have them. I just got to do it. But this even has the after the what I can't remember. It starts with a P. The first HPI Nitro that really beat a lot of series. Crap, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, and I always forget it. But this is pretty much the same as this. The design is the exact same. This is just more 1/9, 1/8 scale. This is a RS4 The dog bones aren't in it at the moment. But as you can see, the design is exactly the same. They just made it bigger. That's it. So, I love HPI. And this can take a bigger motor. Like I said, a 0.21. A 0.15 will be going in this. Because they're belt driven, and I really don't want to break any parts. I also have right now it's only got a single speed. I have a 2-speed to put in it. The Himoto. Let me see if I can get it out. Actually, I haven't had it out in a while. It's been a very long time since I've had it out. Because I don't run electric. I run my nitro. I prefer nitro. There it is. There's a body up under there somewhere. All it is a buggy body. But I'm going to remove this bumper and figure out... I actually want to make it a truggy. It's even got a place for a wing right here. All I got to do is remove all this. All of the Mayhem vehicles are based off the same platform. This just needs the longer A-arms and turnbuckles. And this will be a truggy just like that. This is about the same length. A little bit shorter. But this is a Tamiya versus a Himoto. Yeah, big difference there. They were, when they were made, $600. When they started getting rid of them, they were available for $99. But that's why I'm sort of bitter about the whole Slash thing. But by the end of the day, I should have 2 axial 32RR motors made. It's going to cost about $250 to do all that, to have 2 of them. I already have all the parts for the one coming. So, yeah, I've been asked to do a tour. This is my HPI Baja 5SC. Right outside is my HPI Baja, because simply there's no room in here. Up under there is my Savage XL with K5.9. That is going to get replaced with the LRP 32. Ever since I've come across big block nitro motors, there's nothing like it. In this closet, parts, and more parts. Up top, receivers, about 20 of them. My O'Donnell fuel, bodies up at the top. So, yeah, if I break something, I have the part, most of the time. This right here, this is where I keep most of my stuff that I need to get to, parts that I know break. Not a lot, but parts that I may need to change out. So right here, tools. This is where I have all my tools put. I really need a set of Allen wrenches, a good set. They're about $125, but to me it'll be worth it. These are parts. Just like, I'll just pull one out. This is a shock shaft for a HPI Baja. And that's just one bag of them. Right here. Oh yeah, one car I didn't show. Tamiya F201. That doesn't run. I don't run that. Collectible. But this is a diff for it. I mean, a spur gear and everything to put it back on there. It's actually a F103 GT spur gear, but it will fit that. It's a 98 pitch and it fits. HPI, no, I said that's HPI. That is not HPI. That's Tamiya. Here's the HPI. This was the high speed gear set, but now there's just some kind of spur gear in here. 48 pitch. Next down are my larger tools. My bit set, my DVOM, RPM meter. If people don't know what I mean by that. With the drone and other things like that, there's a certain RPM that there's for so many volts it's supposed to spin. Well, with this right here, it shoots out. Right now there's no batteries in it, but it shoots out a laser, and you have these little test strips. It bounces back, and it tells you how many RPMs something is spinning. They also have versions where you can actually touch what's spinning, but some things are spinning so fast, touching it will hurt, like with propellers. Up top here, we have done videos on it a couple times. Losi DBXL, very extensively modified. I've got one part just for it, one box just for it in there. Back over here, parts, more parts. Fuel tanks, tires, wheels, transmissions. Upper chassis decks. On-road tires and wheels. These don't fit. That's why all my monster truck tires and wheels are in there. This actually needs to come out and go in my nitro box. That's a 3.3 crank, connecting rod, piston sleeve, everything to make a 3.3 run, and it still has compression. A lot of people ask me, do I ever sell my stuff? Do I ever trade? Very, very, very rarely. I got rid of the Slash because it was electric. I don't like electric. Some electrics I like, but if I can get away with it, I'll go with nitro or gas. The only electric that I'm still working on, and it's sitting right over here, this actually was a big block. And it may go back to big block. Here's my other Revo. I have, you just saw it. This right here goes right here. I just haven't put it on. Rear bumper and shock tower. No, not shock tower. Body mount. But it's got a, I think that's an RRP slipper. I'm not positive, but it's a metal spur gear. Basically everything. This is for, this is a big block. I have metal gears inside this tranny. Plastic gears can't hold up. The engine that was originally in this was a, the OS30. But I think this is the one that I'm actually going to do a conversion on to electric. Because I really like the Revo, but the brushless Revo with the plastic chassis is very well known for the diffs breaking. Funny enough, everyone I know, and I know a lot of people that have done it, that have the nitro version and put a brushless setup in it, they don't go through diffs. So obviously, because of the plastic chassis, the diff housing is flexing, causing either that or they're not shimming their diffs correctly. So that's it. And then of course I have my desk. Gotta have a desk. Desk has more parts. PS4 right here. Even more parts. Small batteries for my micros. These are LiPos. This is the battery that actually came with my very first micro. Up under it, LiPos, batteries. I'm actually going to take this battery right here. It's so bad that I'm not going to run it. I'm going to get a 2x4 that's about this tall, about 4 feet tall. Put a nail through it and put this thing at the end of it. Let the 2x4 fall and put a nail through this so people can see how dangerous LiPos are. And this is not going back in here. This is going in my metal toolbox. If you have a LiPo that has puffed, keep it in something metal. Yes, there are other things in there, but nothing expensive. 2 hard drives. I keep everything important to me on external hard drives. The Dynamite LiPo. I did a video when I got this. When was that? Before the start of this month.
A couple weeks ago.
No, I ordered it on the start of this month, so I've had this for about 2 weeks. It died yesterday when I was trying to get that Tamiya started. Tamiya, however. Turns out that the front bearing seal was broken, and as soon as I took the flywheel off, the front bearing seal fell off. The rear bearing, the cage was gone, the bearings were falling out. I got it started, it revved extremely high, and then a bearing came loose and hit the block. I actually have everything right here. This is everything for that motor. And I'm just waiting for everything else to come in. The block, the crankshaft, the sleeve, piston, connecting rod. I had to order all new of that because it damaged. Something small and metal getting loose inside of a nitro damages things. I'm going to see if I can get this started. I doubt I can, but if I can, I'll get another head, carburetor, backplate, flywheel, everything. So I'll have 2 32RR-1 axial motors. I love nitro. I mean, I have just that box alone is this box right here. Nothing but nitro, and all my nitro stuff is not in there. There's some more nitro stuff in here. And that one right there. This right here, more tires, wheels for drifting on road. And back here, all my bigger tires. I mean, there's some small ones in there, but not many. Those are the actual Traxxas Max tires. You can actually see the tires they used on monster trucks when they first came out. They used tractor tires when monster trucks really first came out. I believe back in the late 60s, early 70s. I wasn't alive then. I was born in 86 myself. And then this box right here. This box goes all the way back to the wall. And I'll get a flashlight just to... Let's get some light in here. That box right there. All 5th scale. You can see a blue spring back in there. That's all 5th scale. All my chemicals. Nothing but tires in that box. Parts. Down at the bottom, another box. Parts. In this one, books, paperwork, more parts. In the Tamiya, bodies and extra parts for that. I got my good digital soldering iron right there. So if I need soldering, I can just do it right here without having to really move anything. And I can just do it right here on my desk. I can pull this out. But I'm definitely getting a bigger desk so I can put it all the way to the wall. Well, to where the closet. I only open this side of the closet. But I'm going to put that stuff up under it and also just give me more room, because this thing right here that my television is up on is crazy. And also, this is a 40-inch Element. Nothing special. But when I'm sitting in here watching the news, when there's an anchor on television, their head is as big as mine. It's not a big television, but for a room the size of about a prison cell, it does great. And my lovely fiance. Oh yeah, with the Tamiya, I finally got an actual roto start. I noticed I spin a lot faster than a drill, so that's going to help a lot with starting the Savage. So that's it. Oh yeah, you also got up under that. This right here is a mechanics toolbox, tools I have at home, and on the television right now. Good old Trump.
Millions of dollars off the price.
I voted for him, and he is in office. I'm very proud of that. I'm tired of politicians. They lie. A lot of people are getting on him because he's not doing the best job right now. Well, he's never been in politics in his life. But I'd rather have a man like that actually gives a damn about Americans and not other countries. He doesn't bow to other countries' leaders like Obama did. Bowing to, I believe, the King of Saudi Arabia. What the hell is that? The strongest man in the country bowing to others. Well, I'm not going to get political, but I voted for that man. He won. Everybody thought Hillary was going to win. I was scared to death she was. Also on the desk, when I bring something in, a nitro, after run oil, of course, because I'm not going to buy motors. Teflon bearing oil. This is really good stuff.
Bottle of Jaeger.
Teflon. Well, yeah, this is a Jaeger bottle, and it's actually got some in it. But I'm going to use this for, I haven't done it yet, but old, any type of silicone fluid. Diff grease, shock oil, it's going in here. So, oh yeah, right back here. Gotta have super glue, don't you? Of course. Loctite. Some people have seen the video. I haven't sent it back yet. Got the body right here, the box right here. I just got to print out the, I don't have a printer. And even if I did, my computer has crashed. That's why the giveaway has been put off, because I had to buy a new laptop. Still waiting for it to be delivered. But here's the Convergence. I have not flown it since I took it out to a field, took off, put it in airplane mode, And then as soon as I went to yaw around, yaw is just doing this. Not trying to bank, not trying to go down. I went to just yaw around to the right. And I heard the rear motor spool up and the elevators went full down like that, sending it straight towards the ground. And it did. It just broke off the nose, but I was not going to pay $65 to ship this. It is not my product. I just bought it. And I'm not going to pay to ship somebody else's faulty product back to them when it's their faulty product. So, yeah, it's still here, but it'll be going back Tuesday. Monday's a holiday, President's Day. This is a very fun aircraft, but it's like anything new, like the X-Max. Problematic. That's what you do when you buy something. You're basically a beta tester. So that's everything except my micros. I've got 3 of these little Losies. I always have extra NGK spark plugs. But spark plugs I prefer. This is just one. E3.24 Diamond Fire. Europeans can't get these. If you want them, send me money PayPal. I'll send them to you. You can talk to Kobe Ohion. He lived in Israel. He bought 6. I shipped him 6. So that's it. This is my RC room. This is where I come to get away from the world and have fun. I do have a camcorder right there that I use from time to time. But usually I use my phone, which is what's being used right now, because from there I don't have to do any editing. I can just upload it right there to YouTube. So I got this video coming and the video going over the whole Tamiya 801 XT problem. I just really don't think it's fair that the person that I traded with, London, got a ready-to-run Slash, just added a battery, and I even threw in it's a Platinum Edition, I even threw in a TQ radio setup, and a Castle Link. I was more than generous with that man. And then when I told him about this, he tried to weasel his way out of it. Only he wanted to give me $100. Well, I ended up getting $120, and actually, after looking up, that was how much I needed to get a new crankcase, crankshaft, sleeve, piston, and conrod, and a clutch. So, I've actually gone over how long I was expecting this video to be, because I was just going to do a tour, but I decided to go through all my RC vehicles. I have more bodies than this. This is just where, what the hell is that? Oh, okay, that's the rollover bar. But yeah, this is my happy room. This is where I go to have fun, to work on my RC vehicles. I gotta say right now, other than my fifth scales, that and this are going to be my favorite, because the insane power of big block nitros. There's nothing like it. Also, I have my gassers that I love. I got the DBXL, I got the 5SE, and the Baja. They're fun as hell. But yeah, I clean the room, so here's tour. Jarrett Casey, he actually has a channel. You can check him out. He's new to it, so give him a break. He's not completely new to RC, but he calls me. I have quite a few subscribers that actually have either my email address or my phone number, and they contact me for information, because I've proven time and time again I have a lot of knowledge. The one thing I don't have is 30 years worth of experience. But knowledge really helps a lot, because knowledge, I mean, it can't trump experience, but knowledge really helps. especially when you know exactly how something works down to the windings of like an electrical motor, a nitro motor, exactly how it works. You can tune it by ear instead of using a temp gun. Well, oh, one thing I didn't say. My Spectrum DX7S. That's what I use to pilot my stuff that needs more than 4 channels. And I also got a FlySky GT3C titanium. Just a buttload of receivers, and I only use 3. And then over here, I got all my chargers. Nitro fuel. That probably shouldn't be by electricity. I just put it there. So, well, that's it. Thank you for watching. The giveaway video is coming, I promise. But just like anybody else in life happens. I'd like to keep my channel a little bit PG related. I mean, PG rated. I don't like to cuss a lot. I will say words that are on television, but like I said in another video, I'm old school and to a point. And the words they are letting television get away with now they're just, what does our world come to? Just stop and think at that. Just think about that for 1 second. It's come to the point that a man that has been in finances his entire life, a businessman his entire life, was elected president. That right there shows how bad it has gotten here. And people in Europe, you don't know what's actually going on here in America. You don't know how much we're lied to every day on the television. We have to get our news online. But people that protest, they're usually the spoon-fed ones that don't know all the information. Well, I'm going to stop this right here. Thank you for watching. Peace.